Get inside! Get inside! Run! 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 Run!
Just terrifying. A frantic scene outside this Walmart in Round Rock today. People running for their lives as a tornado approaches. Texans asked to take cover today after several twisters touched down in central Texas. Take a look at the storm's path. Just after 5:20 this afternoon, the first tornado warning was issued for Blanco County, and many more would follow through the evening. We know at least 5 tornadoes touched down in our viewing area. With those tornadoes came severe thunderstorms, as well as destructive hail and winds. We've received word that the storm system was especially destructive in Round Rock, Elgin, and Gerald. And now that the tornadoes have blown through, the cleanup begins tonight. And tonight, CBS Austin is set up across central Texas in those areas that saw the most damage. We're trying to find out the true extent of the storm system damage right now. We're going to start off with reporter Christian Flores in Round Rock tonight. Christian, what are you seeing?
Well, we're just in a neighborhood just off of Green Lawn. I kind of want to show you what we're seeing out here. A neighbor told me the tornado basically jumped one row of houses that were pretty much unscathed, and you can just see all of the debris over here, that metal siding. Of course, it's not a surprise to see trees and tree limbs and trunks just, separated and snapped in half. But from here, you can see where there's some tarp covering the windows. Obviously, with the debris flying around with the heavy winds, you can see that debris just going through that window. And also, I want to show you just this roof up here. You can see that there is a good amount of damage. The owner of this home told me about 300 square feet of damage, and of course the stuff going through the window. Now, the owner of this home tells me that he's renting this home out to a family, and at the time there were children at the home. Luckily, no one was seriously hurt or killed, and that's something that we've been hearing from officials all through the day. We came from a press conference with the Round Rock mayor and the police chief and fire chief saying some minor injuries, but nothing serious. No deaths, fortunately. At this point, there's going to be a lot of inspection and surveying of damage to homes, especially foundational issues. So you do have a lot of neighbors here who aren't at home tonight, or if they're here, they're still doing some damage, boarding up some windows while it's still raining out here. They don't want to get any of that rain inside. Now, the last thing I want to show you is pretty eye-popping, where you see just how mighty some of those windows. You see that piece of metal siding that's just stuck on top of that power line, like you would see maybe tennis shoes on a power line. But no, that's a piece of metal siding. Now, this is something where we have just been, surveying this damage all day long here in Round Rock. We actually began our day off I-35 and 45, a major thoroughfare, where we did see a van or an RV type vehicle flip over. We talked with that owner. She said she was inside her RV at the time and saw the tornado coming over I-35, sprinted out of her van to get into a Walmart, and just seconds later that tornado blew that big vehicle about 400 feet away. Now, this is something that we've been watching all day long, this damage all across Round Rock specifically,